We appreciate you watching and listening to the Dead Jeff Show. Please like and subscribe and tune in for more videos. There's another uh, interesting point. Did you see what Cooper Flagg's been doing? You talked about what Luka's been doing. Mr. Flagg had 51 the other night and followed that up with 45 the very next game. Now, I already know what you're going to say. Well, somebody's got to score the points, and they're in team tank land, and so let's get him. Let's do the Kobe tribute and let him shoot every time down the court. But look, I just got to remind you for the season, Cooper Flagg's averaged 21, 7, and 5 on 47% shooting. Now, 3-point shot is something he can work on, and he probably will, and get better at. He's shooting about 30% from 3-point land. And but man, first teenager and youngest to score 50 in an NBA game. And those are against other NBA players, Nick. It's not just everybody laid down, folded up like a lawn chair. What do you think about Flagg's performance since he's come back from injury?
Yeah, I think Cooper has been absolutely amazing. He's a ton of fun to watch. Um, Obviously, very, very bright future. To me, the crazier thing here is, and I'm very curious if you've seen this and what your take on it is, he is currently plus 185 to win Rookie of the Year. Kon Knueppel is minus 240. So kind of a big gap there that Kon is going to win Rookie of the Year. And this is as of a day. So this is after this little onslaught he's put on. Cooper not the odds-on favorite to win Rookie of the Year.
Well, I'm glad that segued nicely to my next point was who is going to win Rookie of the Year. And Kon Knueppel is averaging 19, 5, and 3 on 48% overall shooting. But where he has Cooper is 43% from threes. Now, when the season began, everyone thought Cooper Flagg's in this great position. He's not even going to have to lose games as a rookie. Nobody was thinking about Charlotte. Nobody was thinking about them being good, right? At least not this decent. And so I think it's interesting because Kon Knueppel is great. He's a great player. He's basically a shooter, right? And to me, he's had a good season, but he's not setting records. He's not the most 25 5-5 games for a rookie. He's not the youngest teenager to score 51. And I think in the next 4 games you're going to see a lot of force feeding Flagg the ball so that he can let everybody know, hey, I'm the Rookie of the Year. And I think you got to give it to Cooper Flagg just with all the accolades. Now, it's not MVP. It's not most valuable player. It's not any of that. And I think what's going to happen here, Nick, is we're going to have co-Rookie of the Years, just like Grant Hill and Jason Kidd back in the day when Jason Kidd was a rookie for the Maverick. I think you're going to get a co-cop-out here, co-Rookie of the Year, and I don't like it, but I think it should be Cooper Flagg. I'm a little bit biased, but if you look at just the numbers, I think he has to get it. Now, that's my opinion. What say you, Nick?
Yeah, you know what? Shockingly, because we all know how much I wanted Dylan Harper to be the apple of this particular eye. I'm with you. There's a site that I use. It's hashtag basketball. It's basically like a statistical compilation of everything, and it kind of grades everything out. It's really cool. Check it out. It's a great site that I've been using kind of all year long. But basically, think about it as like kind of like PER, but just a little bit easier to kind of follow along with. And so basically, if you look at this website, it compiles all the data. So I've got everything right in front of me. And Cooper Flagg is a 4.27 score. It breaks all the numbers down and gets it down to one number. He's number one in rookies. So 4.27 is the number one in rookies on this statistical amalgamation. Kon Knueppel is second, but at 2.95. So pretty good ways behind it. And the things that stand out to me immediately are Cooper scoring 3 more points a game on just about 2 minutes a game more than 1.5 rebounds, more than an assist, half a block or half a steal, and almost a full block. And the turnovers are almost identical. Basically, other than shooting the 3, there is almost nothing else that Kon Knueppel does better than
That's
Cooper
right.
Flagg. He's on a winning team. And I use the term winning loosely. Charlotte's not Dallas bad, but it's not like they're contending for a title. So I'm actually, shockingly, and as much as I hate to admit it, I am actually in the Cooper Flag should win Rookie of the Year camp.
Wave the flag, baby. It's okay. You can start waving the flag. Wave it. Wave the flag. Sorry for your audio people that just stepped away from the mic, but you got to wave it, man. And listen, the thing is that he's also taken a lot of clutch shots as Cooper Flag. He's delivered,
Yeah.
he's missed some, he's delivered some. I think he's just a star in the making, and taking nothing away from Kon Knueppel. I love the way he plays. I just don't think he has the versatility of Cooper Flag. And as you just talked about with the stat sheet stuffing, um, I think Cooper Flag will win if reasonable heads prevail. And I think the Mavericks in the next 4 games are going to try to get him 50 every game, so they can widen that scoring margin a
Oh
little
yeah.
bit and have him be that much more impressive. So I would vote Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year. I feel like we're going to get one of these cop out co-rookie of the years, and I guess it could be well deserved. But Cooper's got all the accolades. Kon can shoot the three. That's where I'll leave my argument.